Thank you very much, Senator King. Senator Scott, you rushed in here breathlessly to take your place ahead of Senator Tuberville. Have you caught your breath? Are you all right? Do you want to go? Are you able to? Right. Yes, you are recognized, sir.
Thank you. First off, thanks each of you for being here. So I'm a business guy. I've been up here for 6.5 years. I ran companies. We never didn't have an audit. I mean, it's actually hard to believe that our military can't get an audit done. So in my business life, one, you couldn't sell public stock. You know, nobody would buy your stock. You couldn't raise money. The bank would foreclose on you. So, and what's frustrating is no one's ever been held accountable. I mean, I don't know anybody that hasn't been promoted. I don't know anybody that's been let go. There's basically no accountability. You have to admire the Marines. They testified about, a couple weeks ago, and they make their audit, but nobody else gets it done. So Mr. Powers, if confirmed, you're going to oversee the DoD's finances and budget every year. This clearly is not an easy job. How long is it going to take you to deliver a clean audit? Easy question.
December 31st, 2028, Senator.
You think it'll take that long?
Yes, I do. There's a lot to be done. What the Marine Corps did, part of it was they did it because they're Marines, and they did it the hard way. They didn't have great systems. They didn't have good internal controls, but they audited through that, meaning instead of sampling 100 items, they would sample thousands of items to get to the point where they could assure the reader of the financial statements that they were correct, and the auditors. It'll take some time. I mean, we got to consolidate systems, got to get rid of a bunch of legacy stuff. We got to start leveraging AI and.
So in the meantime, are we going to get audit reports with exceptions?
Senator, we get those every year, but we've been making progress. We've got 12 financial statements from last year, organizations within DoD that got clean audit opinions. An effort was made to get the government's checkbook, fund balance with Treasury, audited and cleaned up. That was a material weakness that GAO had identified. And quite a number of them did get cleaned up, improved. But there's a lot to do. We just have not been serious enough about it. I believe that now is the time. I mean, we're all kind of on board. I refer to this as a nonpartisan exercise because we all know it needs to be done, and it only makes sense. And what's going on? Why can't we do it? And we haven't done it because we haven't had the will.
So do you think it takes new people?
Excuse me?
To take new people? And in my business life, I mean, if you're the CFO and you didn't get an audit done, you lost your job. I mean, no CFO can keep their job if the audit's not done.
Correct.
So does it take new people? Because the people there must not be important to them.
Certainly, it will take new people. We haven't delivered with the people we have, to the extent that needs to be looked at and analyzed and reconfigured, I will say. We need to get the train pointed in the right direction, and we need to execute. We need to have a good plan. We need to have leadership that is all over making this very important. In business, when the boss says something's really important, you do it because you might lose your job.
Do you think the bosses are saying that?
I don't think there was a lot of that previously. There was some people were more interested than others. Some people just thought it was an impossible task. And some people were much more interested in executing, against the broader mission of the department. I think it needs to be important, and then people like the comptroller need to be accountable. It's not just one person, it's the entire organization, but if confirmed, I would like to put together a plan that involves senior leadership, DepSecDef, managing monthly meetings, holding people accountable, the secretaries and the financial managers and comptrollers for the departments and agencies.
Well, I would appreciate it after you get confirmed, if you could just give us a, like, in writing, just a quarterly update of how you're doing. So, because I think a lot of us here really care about this, and we'll do whatever we can to make sure it's a priority. So, thank you.
I'd be happy to do that.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Scott. And